I give the floor to the representative of the Russian Federation.
Mr. President, we are grateful to the Special Representative of the Secretary General and the head of MONUSCO, Bintu Keita, for her substantive briefing. We'd like to thank the Permanent Representative of Niger, Mr. Abari, for his report on the work of the Security Council Committee 1533. We carefully listened to Nelly Mbangu. We are watching with concern the situation in the DRC, in particular the situation in the eastern provinces of the country. Unfortunately, Congolese armed forces and MONUSCO peacekeepers have not yet managed to curb the activity of the numerous illegal armed formations there, in particular the Allied Democratic Forces. A source of concern is the ongoing increase in violence and the number of civilian victims. According to the sad statistics of the UN, from June to September, in the Ituri and North Kivu provinces, fighters killed more than 600 civilians. We also note the ongoing problem of the illicit exploitation by armed groups of natural resources in the Democratic Republic of Congo. We consider that to successfully combat these fighters, there's a need for further coordination between peacekeepers and the Congolese security forces to help bolster their capacity. We support the mission's plans to set up a joint center with the FARDC and also a rapid reaction unit. And to strengthen it, rather. We note the efforts of Bintu Keita to establish links between the peacekeepers and the authorities and the population on the ground. This creates the necessary positive climate. Moreover, we note the trends whereby the situation in the Kasai and Tanganyika provinces is gradually improving. The situation regarding the humanitarian sphere is very complicated. We are concerned by the low level of funding of the UN's humanitarian appeal, especially given the increase in the number of internally displaced persons. Of course, there's a need for additional efforts to combat our shared ill, the coronavirus pandemic. We trust that the government will be able to restore control in the area of security and will focus efforts on improving the humanitarian situation. We trust the government will foster socio-economic development and resolve border disputes with its neighbours and tackle inter-community conflicts and also implement the DDR strategy of former combatants. We've drawn attention to the transition plan drafted by the UN in coordination with the Congolese authorities for a gradual withdrawal of the peacekeepers from the country. We will study it carefully. Fundamentally, we believe that through military means alone, it's not possible to bring about long-term normalization in the Democratic Republic of Congo. It's important to continue work to fully implement the foundational framework agreement on peace, security and cooperation in the eastern regions of the DRC and the Great Lakes region. One of its key areas is to expand cooperation between countries of the region in the area of security. We welcome the resolve of regional players to develop cooperation in terms of normalizing the situation in the Great Lakes region. We note the recent meeting between the heads of the intelligence and security services of the DRC, Burundi, Rwanda, Uganda, and Tanzania, and also the recent Congolese-Burundian and Congolese-Rwandan summits. Russia, inter alia as a participant in the group of Friends of the Great Lakes regions, intends to continue to actively assist the peace process in the Democratic Republic of Congo and the region as a whole. Thank you very much.
I thank the representative of the Russian Federation for her statement.